Hello and OMG, welcome back to my channel where today I have another very exciting lash video because we are doing part 2 of the review of ShopMissA's new 3D faux mink lashes. So if you want to see what these ones are all about and if they're worth your money, then go ahead and keep on watching. So if you haven't already seen, we filmed part 1. I reviewed 3 lashes in that first part because I didn't want the video to be too long. I just was like, I'm not going to put on like 7 lashes because I have 4 more here for you guys to review. If you don't know who ShopMissA is, it's a very affordable brand. Everything on their website in terms of lashes is under $2. The ones I have here are $1.88. If you haven't already seen, I filmed a video of their other lashes. I made 3 videos about them. They're $1.55. I know this brand can like raise some red flags because you're like, how is a brand so darn cheap? But according to them, they are cruelty-free, they are vegan, and these lashes in particular are non-toxic. So make sure you check out the previous videos before you watch this one. That way you can get like the vibe and the gist of like what this brand is all about. So I have 4 here and we go in alphabetical order. If you are new here to my lash reviews, my name is Helena, aka Legal Beauty. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell so you're notified of every time that I upload a new lash video. I do a lot of lash reviews here on the channel. I throw in other videos in the mix, but I'm mainly a lash reviewer. And I got the lash reviews that you didn't know that you needed, and that's why you want to subscribe. So let's get on with it. So the packaging, as you guys saw in part 1, is this really pretty like Tiffany blue turquoise. I absolutely love the packaging. And I wore Istanbul. Okay, in the first video, the last lash I reviewed was in the style Jeju. I hope I'm saying it right. Jeju is Jeju. I believe it is a place around the world. I love those lashes, you guys. I have really severe allergies. These have a black band on them. If you're somebody like me who has very sensitive eyes, sometimes black bands on the eyelashes will make your eyes puff up and break out. I don't know what is in the material of the bands that causes a breakout, but because these say non-toxic on the back, my eyes didn't really have a flare up. They got a little bit of an itch, but it wasn't a breakout to where, I couldn't wear these lashes again. So I was so happy that I was able to wear Jeju. I literally wore that lash almost every single day last week. I've worn it so much, it's down to, it's like, I ripped out some hairs and stuff just being heavy-handed, but I love these lashes so much. So if you are on the fence about the first ones I reviewed, don't pull the plug, spend that $1.88, and then we'll see if these ones are worth it as well. But I just wanted to throw that out there. If you're somebody who is hypoallergenic, has allergies like myself, you should be good with these, but I ain't no skin doctor, so don't rely on me, but I'm just saying from my own experience. Now, as far as the glue we're using today, it is the Duo glue with the green writing. I do get a bunch of questions asking what glue I use. That is the one I'm using for today because it is very tacky. Now, remember, these lashes are supposed to add extra layers, extra drama, and be extra fabulous. It says it on the back of the box. Not sure if I read that in part 1, but here is Miss London. She is the first lash. Come on, camera, focus. I've been having camera issues. I dropped my camera right before filming this video, so hopefully the camera's not broke or nothing. Let me just take London out of the box for you guys and see if you guys can see the lash. Oh, come on. Okay, maybe it'll just focus right here if I get like closer, but this one just looks like a very thin lash, really nothing special to it. I said that about a couple ones in the previous video, but then to, our surprise when we put them on, they're just like so beautiful. Let me take this one out of the box. So the band looks really thick on Miss London, but it's actually not. It is pretty thin. Why is this not focusing? Sorry guys, we're gonna have to put up with my camera's issues for this video. But this is what it looks like. The band is very flexible and bendable. So what I'm going to do is just trim these down real quick, add some glue. I will plop them on with you. That way we do the full review together. Okay, so if you're wondering why I look different, I added some eyeliner on the left eye. It got out of hand because it's very thick, but I used this NYX Professional Makeup Epic Liner. I don't really like it. I wouldn't recommend it. It just didn't give me the precision, which is kind of why my liner is just very like out of control today, but it is what it is. Okay, so I changed the setting on my camera. Hopefully it's not like blurry. The thing I'm trying to prevent is the camera moving with me, but there's so many settings on my camera that I can't figure out which one I like the best yet, so bear with me. So let's go ahead and put Miss London on the eye with the brown eyeliner. I don't think I told you guys it is a brown eyeliner. Brown is less harsh if you guys want to do liner where you do like a dramatic line, but you don't want the eyeliner to overpower your eyeshadow. Always go with brown liquid eyeliner. It never ever overpowers whatever look you're trying to do. It kind of just goes with the flow of whatever look you're doing. Okay. I always have trouble the eye without eyeliner. Let me know if you guys are the same. Okay. Here is London. What do you all think of her? And I will turn to my left and my right so you can get the side profile to see the protrusion of these lashes, to see if you like the curl. Okay, so Miss London is deciding she don't want to lay down today. Okay. So as far as how comfortable these lashes are, the band is light. The lashes are really light. So when you're blinking around, you know, there's no hairs poking around your lid space. The band is very comfortable. There's really nothing bothering you. Only thing is I cannot get this lash to stay down on the eye without the eyeliner. So I could feel it kind of moving around. So let me just adjust. It's always this eye. I don't know what is up with this eye. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, I think that's the best we're going to get. Now, as far as how she looks, this lash is actually really pretty, you guys. Like, I didn't have high hopes for this one because it's very light. But for those of you who want something that's just like a sprinkle of dramatics, this is a good lash for you. Just because, as you all can see, the hairs are not thick. They're not clumped together and they're not a cluster. It's more of they're lightly spaced apart. So if you are someone who is more on the natural side, wants more of a natural look, but you want length, then you would go with London. Now, this lash in particular for me, this wouldn't be like my going out lash. This would definitely be like my daytime lash, my summer lash, just because you guys do know that when it's summertime, I like a little bit of a long lash, but a light lash, something that's not too dramatic and doesn't overpower your look. As you can see, with all my makeup going on, these lashes really just don't overpower my look. They kind of just mesh into the look. So if you want something of that sort, London's your girl. She's only $1.88. I know, like, the pricing is just like crazy. So let's move on to lash number 2, which is in the style Paris. There we go. Now we're focusing. Now Paris looks like a very like longer, more dramatic version of London that I'm wearing right now. Let me take it out of the box for y'all so you can see what she looks like. There we go. What's nice is that the hairs don't look too shiny because they are a faux mink lash. I was going to say synthetic. Sometimes you do get a sheen or like a shine to the hairs. It might pick up on camera that these look shiny, but in person, they're really not. The band is super duper flexible and these are super lightweight. So I will take off Miss London, trim down Miss Paris, and then plop them on with y'all. Okay, so let's put on Paris. Uh-oh, there's a bunch of adhesive glued onto the lash. Okay, let's put on Paris. Ooh, these are big. Oh, Lord. Okay, yeah, these are girlfriend. Oh, Lord. From my big lash peoples out there. This is your girl. Oh, bitch. Blinked and the lash band moved. Oh, here we go again. Same shit, different lash. Let's try this again. So I'm just giving it a little bit of a wiggle. For some reason, my right eye is just the eye where nothing ever wants to stick. Like, ever. So annoying. Okay, here is Miss Paris. What do y'all think of her? Let me adjust because I don't like how I'm sitting. I feel like I'm not upright. Okay, I got a palette sticking out. Okay. There we go. Now I feel like Let's get the vibes. So here's Miss Paris, which you all think for, I told you guys, this is a huge, huge lash. So let's show you the profile. Okay, so this lash, with how big it is, you would think it would be very heavy on the eyelids, but it's not. This is actually a very light lash. You do see a little bit of clusters of lashes when you look straight ahead. If that's something that bothers you, then I wouldn't recommend this lash. The lashes do poke around your eyelid space. I kind of do feel them touching almost towards my eyebrows in a way, but it's not too bad. Now, as far as, let me see how they look. What do we think? You know what? These are pretty, you guys. And I am not a huge dramatic lash person. Y'all know medium to dramatic, especially a wing like Chef's Kiss. That is, girl, that is my jam. If I ever have the opportunity to make eyelashes, girl, I would put you guys on to the best lashes. They'd be handmade, handcrafted, all that good stuff. Anyways, I'm getting on a roll here. These are actually really pretty for being a big lash. I like them because they're not chunky and they're not clustery and they're not like spidery, like, you know, sticking out all over the place. They kind of just mesh and go with the flow. I like how they have like a slight wing. They do flare up. They do stand up on their own. Even though they're a big lash, when you look up at my makeup as a whole, they're not necessarily overtaking the look of your face. So if you are somebody who maybe wants bigger lashes because maybe you're going out at night, because now things are kind of going back to normal, at least where I live, things are going back to normal. Doesn't mean I'm going out, but if y'all's is going out and you want your lashes to stand out, by the way, I'm not judging. If you want your lashes to stand out with wherever you're going, you could totally get away with something like this, especially if you're going to be taking pictures and you just really want your eyes to kind of be the focal point, but still not overtake your makeup. This is a good lash for that. So remember, this is Paris, super comfortable. I actually really like it. Pleasantly surprised I liked it because when I was putting it on the eyeliner, I was like, oh Lord, this is just not it, sis. But no, it's actually beautiful. And I think for $1.88, this lash looks very reminiscent to those big ass lashes that Batty B sells and that the Lash Bar LA sells. So if you want to save like $19, $18, go with this one. Now, the next one is in the style Shanghai. This one looks pretty. This one looks different. I feel like I haven't seen a lash really look like this one before. Let me take it out of the box because the ring light is just shining on the plastic, so it's not giving you guys a good look of what it is. But this one looks like it's more on the natural side. It looks like it's a little bit tapered on the ends. Doesn't really flare out as much. So let me take off Paris, trim down Shanghai, and BRB. I forgot to show you all what the lash looks like outside of the box. The hairs on this one are very shiny. Don't know if you could tell, but it's still very lightweight. And it's, as I said, the lashes are very tapered. So I haven't really tried on a lash like this before that I can like easily recall or like, you know, shout out a dupe or an expensive dupe because these would be clearly the cheaper dupe. So kind of stoked to try this one. That one went on pretty easy. It's very, putting on this one is very light. The band is super lightweight. It's almost like an invisible band, but it's a black band. But it definitely has the vibes and the weight of an invisible band, if that makes sense. Invisible band lashes I'm referring to are Salon Perfect. If you have not seen, they are like my favorite lashes. So I have a bunch of reviews on that if you want to check out Salon Perfect and see what I'm talking about when it comes to invisible bands. But this one definitely feels like that. So I like how it's lightweight. Lightweight bands are good. Heavy bands are where, you know, they make your eyes feel heavy. Okay. So this is Miss Shanghai. What do you all think of Shanghai? She looks a lot different than I feel like any other lash I've really tried on here. So let me know what you all think, and I'm going to do the profile now. Allergies. You ever just have to do like a big sniff to get rid of your allergies? Okay. Anyway, so this lash, because it is so lightweight, very reminiscent of a invisible band, so comfortable. It almost feels like you're not wearing anything, and there's clearly nothing that's poking around really your eye space because these aren't as long. I think that this lash looks a lot better on the eye without eyeliner. The reason is it is such a lightweight lash that it doesn't really do anything for the eye with the eyeliner. The eyeliner is kind of overtaking the lash, but if you look at it without the eyeliner, it just gives like your existing lashes a pop, and it's tapered at the ends. So it's actually not going to give a flare to your eyes. It's kind of just going to give you a longer lash of what your lashes would be if they were longer, if that makes sense. But what I'm saying is like, these are just going to give your existing lashes some extra length, but they're not really going to add a flare. They're not really going to change your eye shape. Some lashes that are winged, like the previous ones I've tried on, kind of have like a scoop and a flare. They stand up. So they kind of give your eyes a more awake, almost like you're smiling with your eyes type of look. These will not do that for you. So anytime you get a tapered lash on the ends, and what I mean by tapered, y'all, is that the lashes are not flaring out. There's no wing effect, nothing like that. They're just going to give you a longer lash look. Do I like them? Yeah. Would I, pick them out again? No, because I like that flared tapered look, but I do think that they are beautiful. I will wear them because I did buy them. I did spend $1.88 on them. So I will wear them again. But if you're somebody who likes tapered lashes, no shade, no tea, this would be the one for you. Now, last but not least, we have Tokyo. I'm excited for Tokyo because she's big and she looks wispy. So here is what she looks like. Honestly, it looks like a typical lash we've seen out there, unlike the one that I'm wearing right now, which is like, more of a tapered, subtle effect. Here is what Tokyo looks like. Kind of looks similar to the first one, just a little bit thicker, and it has more of like the spiky lash look where there's longer lashes and then there's the shorter ones in between. Let me show you all the lash band before I forget. These lashes do have a shine to them, but as you know, when we put on the lashes, very bendy as well. Like these ones had a shine to them, and when you put them on, you don't see the shine. So I'm not too worried about that. Let me take off Miss Shanghai, and then we will put on, last but not least, Miss Tokyo. Okay, so let's put on Tokyo. We got her glued, ready to go. Always goes on easy lemon peasy with the eyeliner. All right, let's see how much we struggle here. All right. Uh-oh, she's sticking to the bottom lashes. Okay. This is Tokyo. What do you think of her? Okay. Very comfortable lash. And this lash is a little bit like, looks heavier in the packaging than the previous ones because the lash is a little bit more chunkier and clustered together. But when I have this one on, I don't really feel the band. When I look straight ahead, I do see a little bit of a cluster of lashes, doesn't get in your way. And surprisingly, for how long these are, they don't really touch on your eye space, so they're very comfortable. Now, as far as how they look, I actually do really like them. They look honestly like the first pair. The only thing that's a little bit different is you got to look up close. You will see the lashes, how it goes long lash, shorter lashes, long lash, shorter lashes. Like you see that wisp. I like that look. I love this look. This is a perfect dramatic size lash for someone who likes medium to dramatic because these ones are not overtaking your eyes. They're not hitting your eyebrows. They don't look like water bugs. Me and my sister have this like saying we're like, if something's like really out there, water bugs. So that's why I say water bugs. To me, these don't look like, bugs, like big old things on like insect lash type things. Like they look very beautiful. I like them. I like these without the eyeliner. I like these with the eyeliner. I think I like it a little bit better with the eyeliner, especially with the brown eyeliner. I feel like when you wear the brown, you can see more of how those lashes separate. You could see more of that wisp versus just against the eyeshadow. That's just my personal opinion. Let me know down below, out of the 5 that I tried on, if you had to pick one, which one would you get? And if you did, and which one you didn't like. You feel me? I want you guys to be a little bit more conversational. Just tell me like, what do you think about these and what you don't? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put some eyeliner on the right eye to match the left so I don't look crazy and give you my verdict. Okay, so back and I put eyeliner on the right eye, and you all saw that I really liked these lashes. I thought all of them were beautiful. I didn't really like so much, what was it, Shanghai, because of the taperness of the lashes, but all of these were super pretty. We didn't really get like a small, medium, natural lash. These were all kind of on the medium to dramatic side, but still something, if you are somebody who likes a natural lash, you could get away with any of these. So for how comfortable they are, how beautiful they are, and how they really don't overtake the look of your face, like they're not lashes that are just way too much, don't make sense for an everyday look or a night look. I really, really like these. Therefore, my verdict is guilty of being worthy of your dollars. I hope that you really enjoyed this little series I did of these new lashes from ShopMissA. Make sure you watch part 1 if you haven't already. Anyways, hope this video was very informative. Please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you get notified of every time that I do upload a video. Always be kind and please spread peace, love, and happiness. I will see you all in my next video.